What is happening in NJ Gaming Dude here with some Final Fantasy X. Um, yeah, I think it's actually pretty boring trying to grind equipment by yourself, so I figured, you know what, I'll just stream it, chuck it up on the internet, you know, turn it into some content or something, I don't know. Did not really think that through too much, but yeah. Also, it takes a while to actually be able to get through like some of the stuff that I'm grinding at the moment. Especially trying to max out everyone's sphere grids. That's probably... No, that definitely is the longest grind in the game. But once I've done that, then I should be more than strong enough to take on Penance, Nemesis, pretty much the strongest enemies in the game. Now, as of right now, what am I trying to do? Right. With I think everyone's equipment, I'm trying to get Auto Phoenix and Auto Haste on everyone. That's right. So I need to get some money to bribe a very specific enemy that's found in this area. Oh god, Tonberry. Is that Master Tonberry? No, Scan's not on anyone's weapons. All good. And just as a reminder for those of you guys watching on Twitch, everything will go up on my YouTube as well, where all of my streams are pretty much just archived there. But I also co-stream both across YouTube and Twitch, so yeah, check that out. Hopefully I don't get any audio issues this time around, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to spend so much time just running up and down this area. And especially with these fights here where there's a chest, because this is a place to, this is the kind of fight to get money from, because I'm pretty sure there's a mimic in there. Yeah. So when it says nothing to steal, a monster's going to appear that gives us about 50,000 gil. Ooh, this is a new type of mimic, I haven't actually seen yet. Is it? It's on the ground, so it's not flying. 999, oof. I have a feeling this one's going to be a strong one. One that does, because from my perspective, I've been grinding these mimics for a while now. And I've come across 3 different types of mimics. This might actually be a 4th type that I haven't seen yet. Oh yeah. White magic now. She does not know anything healing. Or anything that could be used for healing. Right. Mimic cannot be captured. Sweet. Nah, that's all good. Not like I wanted to capture it anyways. But this game, like, if you try and do everything, it is incredibly grindy. Like, trying to get the best equipment, you need a large amount of money. Like, I'm sitting on 2.5 million gil at the moment, but I know I need at least 5 mil to accomplish some of the stuff I'm trying to do. What else is there? Another thing was, like, all of the mini-games, trying to get, like, everyone's celestial weapons and max that out. That in itself takes a while, because you've got, like, I think I had to play, like, maybe 10 hours of Blitzball to get, to get Waka's weapon sorted out, World Champion. And I've still got to do one other thing. Dodge lightning bolts 200 times in a row. So that's going to be real fun. That's going to be fun. I don't get a lot of hits on my YouTube or my Twitch, but I wonder what would happen if I went down the route of trying to go down the road of VTubing. Or VTubing. I wonder what that would look like. I wonder what I would look like. How weird that would be. I mean, that's a thought. And I can't say that I agree with the thought, but like VTubing is huge. People would watch that. I wonder about that. Because also, like, do you need to be entertaining? That is something I'm questioning right now. Because, like, that's the thought pattern, is that when I watch VTubers, I don't really see them as entertaining. Or at least they don't seem as entertaining. Maybe I don't get the joke half the time, maybe it's like layers. But new channels have been popping up all over the place. In fact, I think I saw one this morning that had about 500k subs. And that one started in November of 2020, no, October of 2021 is when that channel started. I actually had to look at the profile deets, and I'm just like sitting there being like, how is it that, well, and I guess they were part of an agency called Niji Sanji, which makes sense. I mean, if you're part of an agency, you're going to get a lot more pull, you'll get a lot more promotion. People know that you exist. Most people don't know that I exist. I'm just like sort of in my own little nebulous region, not even really bothered to kind of get my name out there by any means. But maybe I should be doing that a bit more. I don't know if like more people would actually find that entertaining. But it's probably the interaction part that I think everyone seems to really latch on to when it comes to VTubers and just streamers in general, I guess. Now, this I think is the enemy that I have to bribe. The question is, how much was I supposed to bribe him? I looked it up before. I need to get chocobo wings from these enemies called Machia for 450,000. Jesus Christ. What? Okay, I'm gonna go, 450,000 gil. And they drop about 60, apparently. Or they give you about 60. And they're also rare to steal from. I think, items, hold on. I'll defeat this much here, or I can just run away actually. Might be easier because I can only carry 99 at once. So I'm pretty sure I'm sitting on like 99 of these things right now. I didn't even take note of how many I got. Jesus Christ, I really should have had a look. Customize. So I need to get auto haste on all of my equipment. So I've got a phoenix wing here with auto phoenix. I just need to go to auto haste. There we go. I do have 99. Jesus Christ, okay. So 2 characters with auto haste, which is Titus and Yuna so far. Next on the list is gonna be, who knows. I'm just working my way down. I've got the money to get all of these auto hastes. It's just a matter of actually finding the enemy that drops auto haste. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. I really should have stayed closer to the save point if I'm being honest. Come on. Whoever he attacks, please let them survive. Cool. That's all I wanted. Yeah, so... okay, so this Marlboro here, pretty much every time you encounter him in this dungeon, so I'm in the Omega dungeon at the moment, which is pretty much I think where the strongest monsters in the game are that aren't bosses per se. And... ooh, I've got an opportunity to get more money. You know what, I'm gonna take my chances. So, simply put, these Marlboro immediately attack with bad breath, and you always get ambushed. So what ambush means is that your opponents attack before you do. And to start off with a move like bad breath that inflicts, I want to say, 3 or 4 random status elements to everyone in your party. That's not great when confusion and berserker among the status elements. A confusion either attacks yourself, or so you have the chance to attack your opponent, or like whatever you're fighting, or you'll attack yourself or one of your own party members. That's just what it does, really. And then the other status element, which was really annoying, was Berserk, which is your opponent just recklessly keeps attacking your opponent with pretty much reckless abandon. That's pretty wild, though. Like constantly getting, attacked, constantly attacking your opponent over and over again. And poison being like something that does a lot of damage to you as well. So poison, 100% of the time, poison seems to be an effect of bad breath, more often than not. So every time I've gotten hit by bad breath, it's always been poison. And then a mixture of either Berserk or Confusion. Neither is better than the other, to be completely honest. They're both just as bad as each other. And then the last one would either be Darkness, which decreases your accuracy by an insane amount, or some other random status element as well. So this is the flying type of Mimic, which is weak to magic, but resistant to physical damage. Actually, I don't know why I haven't been using magic this whole time. But yeah. And then the other two types are one that's particularly strong. Strong physically, but when they take damage, they take a lot of damage. And one that's very defensive and doesn't deal a lot of damage. You can kind of tell the different mimics apart as I come across them, but it's usually not too bad. Now, for some reason with, goddamn, I'm forgetting the names of all the characters. Ooh, I've been spending so much time playing this game grinding that I just, even though everyone's name is on the bottom right of the screen. For Riku's weapon, I don't know why, but it does, it does more damage, and I feel like it has some sort of like magic properties to it, because I'm equipped with her ultimate weapon. Which has the ability Gillionaire, and that kind of just gives me double the amount of gil at the end of the fight. So normally you get 50k for beating a mimic like this. That's why I'd get 100k at the end. It's like that's the AP or the EXP, and then boom, 100,000 gil, which is a decent amount. Ooh, Machia or whatever. So I'm going to special bribe 450k on that one. I'm just gonna attack him. I don't want him to die, that's the thing, so I can then use special bribe 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sweet. 400, I just spent about 900k just now, and it usually takes about 9 fights against a mimic to get that sort of money. Though mimic fights have become a lot easier since I've like severely leveled up by like an insane amount. So we are gonna customize. Who do we have next? Oron's. Shoot. Okay, hold on, wait. Here we go. Phoenix Bracer. I'm gonna give that auto haste. So that's 3 out of, I still have another 4 auto haste to go. Ah, god damn it, okay. I'm gonna save before I run into another Marlboro and then I end up regretting everything that I've done. Because that is not gonna be ideal. That I run into another Marlboro and the next thing I know, everything is just gone. Gone burgers. But every time I come across a mimic, I'll be sure to fight it because I need more money for some some more stuff that I need. Or more specifically, another ability that I need to put on all of my equipment. I'm pretty much just giving a rundown of like what I'm doing. So I'm setting up myself to grind AP levels against Don Tonberry because I want to max out the entire sphere grid. Which, for anyone who's played this game, knows it takes a long ass amount of time. Like a really, really long time. Unless you've got a really effective method to do so. Most of the grind comes from traversing the sphere grid because you need to gain sphere levels or S levels to go across the board. And of course, it's like S levels is like a consumable thing that you need. It's interesting though, because it works very differently from the way it did in previous Final Fantasy. Sure, where it was more of a traditional level-based structure of like, you know, you start off at level 1, you then slowly go up levels, max 99. You know, your stats go up based on what character you are, what type of character you are. But the sphere grid allows you to actually increase like random stats that you want to by giving you nodes on the grid where you can put whatever you want on there, whether it be, oh, I want to increase my HP, therefore I'm going to, you know, stick an HP node on there. You know, that sort of thing. So I'm going to special steal from this and hope to the love of God that there's nothing in there. God damn it, to make a potion. Alright, you know what? I mean, I can only really get so much. Call it being unlucky this time around, but yeah, like I mentioned, if it says that there's nothing in the chest, then you'll run into a mimic, and the thing about mimic fights is that you cannot escape that fight. You can't use abilities like flee, you're stuck there pretty much. In short, that's kind of what happens. So with Waka. Why did Waka get a turn before? You know what? I'll just go Reflex. Like, I've already kind of planned out exactly how I'm going to handle everything. It's just a matter of like doing it, and doing it just takes forever. It's one thing to just be like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. Yes, this is how I'm gonna do it. And then you just kind of run into that situation of like, but this is gonna take a while. Okay, so this is the mimic that's got high amounts of defense, but doesn't really deal that much damage. So this is the third type of mimic so far in the stream. Hopefully we'll see the fourth type of mimic. That's probably the most dangerous one of the lot, but we'll see. Also, like, mimic fights in this game, especially in this dungeon, are dangerous when you first get to here. Because the first time I got to here was before I hit, so like after I beat the Unaliska story boss, but before I actually started leveling up and getting stronger, because let me tell you that there is like a massive difference of like, you genuinely need to level up quite a bit if you haven't already throughout the game. You know, power leveling. And somehow power leveling earlier on in the game doesn't feel worth it, because there are far better, more efficient ways later on. It's a Mega Push. Mega Potions used to be good, but now they're just bad, really. Like, you recover 2000 HP for everyone in your team. And early game, that's early to mid game, it's absolutely brilliant. And I think especially when you get like the Albed potions, like yeah, again, really good stuff. Though incredibly disappointing when you know, you kind of hit the later parts of the game and you're kind of like, well, I'm getting these items over and over again, but there's no use because everyone's health is now way higher than 2,000 at this point. Like for me at the moment, everyone's kind of going around the 5 to 6k mark. Well, I mean, Lulu is the exception. Her health is naturally quite low. But also, I haven't leveled her up anywhere near as much as everyone else as well, so that's worth keeping in mind. Also, I don't know why, but I thought Lulu for some reason was in Kingdom Hearts to some extent, but I could be wrong about that. I've got to keep saving before I run into a Malboro, and then next thing I know I hit a game over screen. One bad breath is enough to make you go.
No problem.
Enough to wipe out your entire party, and it's also always going to take you by surprise in this dungeon, so worth being prepared by saving every 5 seconds, I guess. I'm glad this game doesn't have autosave. Things could have been a lot worse. Cheer. There we go. The moment I attack that lizard, he's gonna die in one hit, so no use in jumping to it too quickly. Okay, which mimic is this one? I think this is actually the stronger mimic, the strongest of the mimics, I mean. 999, yep, this is one of the strongest mimics that focuses more on physical attacks. I mean, mimics are just destroyed boxes at this point. Boxes that self-destructed, I guess. And I get double the amount of money as well. Sweet. Gotta save. I don't want to lose any of this. But I need to travel further out to get those chocobo feathers. Maybe there's another... Ooh. Okay. Fingers crossed I run into another mimic, but I feel like my ratio to meeting a mimic hasn't been great so far. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, got one. Sweet. What kind have we got? A defensive mimic. So one that's deals less damage, but... Oh, okay, no, that was a critical hit. That was for sure a critical hit. Normally the mimic does not take that much damage from Walker. Normally fits in the 3k area. Yeah, there you go. That looks more normal. But yeah, more damage, more problems. For the mimic. I feel like there's no reason for me to do anything too special with the mimics. It's just attacking them over and over. And plus I need to actually level up my characters, well, like, because I've been building up a lot of S levels right now. A lot of S levels. Hell yeah. Oh hell no. Not this guy. What's the situation on running away? Sweet. Again, sitting at about 1.8 mil. Gil, not too bad. I hope I don't run into any Malboros. Nope. Okay. Looking good so far. Looking good so far. I'm not too sure if I want to start like making my ultimate equipment, because I need 2 sets of armor, one for status elements and one for increasing like everyone's health limit and stuff. Otherwise, everyone's just gonna cap out at quad 9s. That's what I'm gonna need for probably Penance and Nemesis. But for Omega, actually, you know what? Since I'm going down this way, why not fight Omega? Oh, sweet. Okay, let me get my money out. The wallet. Special, here we go. Bribe. Oh god, the wallet, she cries. She cries indeed. Oof. That's a heavy chunk right there. The auto haste is gonna be totally worth it though. He went and told another 2 friends. Special bribe 450k. God, the amount of time I spent grinding money is just going away in like seconds. And that legit kinda sucks. I got 99 chocobo wings, hell yeah. Oh, got a flexible arm. What's that? Oh, ooh. Oh no, wait. The strength plus 5 flexible arm is the one I got. This one I had to buy. Okay, never mind. Because it had nothing on it. For customize is what I'm looking for. Right there. Tidus is done, Yuna is done, Auron is done, I think. Hold on, where's his armor? Phoenix Bracer with Auto Phoenix, Auto Haste, sweet. Next is Kimari, who has Phoenix Armlet. Auto... I think it's near the bottom, if I remember right. Auto... Haste, there we go. 80 chocobo wings. God, that's so pricey, man. That's so pricey. Why gotta be like that? Actually, how many am I missing now at this point? So I've just done Kimari, Yuna, Tidus, and Auron. Oh no, wait. Equipment. Yep, so Auron, Kimari, Yuna, Tidus. So then that leaves us with Waka, Riku, and Lulu. Ah, my wallet, she cries. Anyway, what can you do? What can you do? Hopefully I don't, who knows. I might end up coming up against... Oh, flying one. So this one is the one that is weak to magic. Interesting. Black magic. Unfortunately, none of these guys know too much. But I don't think Auron's magic stat is none too high either. Luckily, Riku can just attack and deal a decent amount of damage, to be honest. Good old Auto Phoenix, just thrown in for good measure. Anyway, what was I gonna do? Right, Osmos. That thing doesn't have much MP. Alright, fair enough. Death is not gonna do anything much for it. Do I want to go Drain or Blizzaga? Honestly, I don't think this thing has any elemental resistances, so I think I might be good on that. I say that, and next thing you know, I'll end up regretting it. Water go. In Final Fantasy 1, that would have been called Wateraga or something. Wartaga. Okay, now I'm thinking we're a little bit too hard about it. Drain's not really doing much for me at the moment. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should use his mental break skill. Okay, that did not work. Well, that kind of sucks. What else we got? Just gonna attack with Riku again. This thing's gonna take a while to take down, but I think if I go through my skills, maybe using Armor Break. I wonder if that'll do anything. Nope, still immune. Okay. Even though I kind of just sat here and spent time, you know, grinding this, you know, the fights against Mimics over and over again, I realized none of them are affected by any of Auron's break moves. Oh, there's a path to the right that leads to a dead end. Bombs? Pff, not interested, mate. Not having none of it. Not having any of it. But where the heck does this lead? Oh, it doesn't lead anywhere. Okay, I remember this area. It did not lead anywhere as far as I could tell. But rather, it just... I don't know, something weird happened here. But I didn't think too much of it, and I probably should have. Oh, no, steel. I should capture more enemies, to be honest. Like what? What's Auron equipped with? Beastmaster. Oh yeah. I should probably capture those bombs on my way out, because I do want to fight Nemesis after all. But I need 10 of every enemy. Oh, I need to capture 10 of every monster in the game. Been doing a real good job of that so far. The only monsters that I'm missing at the moment are the ones here in Omega Dungeon. Nothing to steal. Thank you. Could not have been better for me. I might just use element reels, to be honest. I'm pulling out all the stops. Fire, so it's after ice. Ice and then fire, always. Oh, really? Okay, so that counted as a physical hit even though it was elemental. Okay. How much more of I wonder how much health these guys have. Because I don't want to use summons from Yuna, because the moment summons are thrown into the battle, Riku's not going to be in the front lines anymore, and rather she'll just end up her Gillionaire ability on her weapon isn't going to work. Which is far more of a downside than anything else. Oh, actually, no, wait. With Riku, just attack. Sweet. I'll use Ultima, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to do anything more than like a couple thousand damage, to be honest. At least as far as I'm aware. Shouldn't be too much, really. Oh yeah, 3,000. I mean, again, not great. Not great by any means. Ah, damn, not down yet. At least I don't have to worry about her dying. Riku dying or anything like that. Good old Auto Phoenix. Maybe I'm just better off attacking over and over, but then again I do significantly less damage. Okay, that was supposed to be a critical hit as well, that 900 from Moron. Blizzaga. I should probably throw Lulu in there at some point, but I'm just like, can't really be bothered. Yeah, I hate Berserk a lot though. That's a really, really annoying stats ailment to try and get over. And the only way to get over it, I think, was through using remedies. Abilities, Yuna, Kira. There you go. This is the place where the last Albert Primal was. I remember that. And now which way do I go? This way? Okay, I think we found another one. Mimic. Ooh, okay. So it's the newer-ish looking mimic that I came across. That green light though, for like its heart or core or whatever it is. I feel like I've seen green flames somewhere before for some reason. Like I know flames can be blue and red / orangish sort of color. But I've never seen, or at least, I can't say that I've seen flames being the color green, which in and of itself is a bizarre color for it to be. Gotta keep bribing these guys just so they can give me exactly what I want. Right. I gotta wait until Riku's next turn. Oof, poison. That's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. Hold on. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. How many characters am I missing now at this point with auto haste? Because I'm pretty sure I should be close now. I feel like I'm just throwing money away at this point. Alright, customize, 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5 is Waka. So his Miracle Comeback is now gonna have, wait for it, Auto Haste. There we go. Sweet. I completely forgot something. Huh. There are no other save points in this entire dungeon. I really should go back to the entrance before I regret coming in this far. Because I swear, those like Malboros are just gonna like get you when you least expect it. Like, imagine if that was like the next fight I got myself into. I hope I didn't speak too soon. Yes! I didn't! Thank goodness I didn't speak too soon. Okay. I can see that auto haste working right now. Working its magic. Somehow, like, Riku is now the slowest member of the active party at the moment. And she's the fastest one, technically speaking, if you really want to think about it. But that haste, just double in it, man. Double in stats right there. Well, what can I say? At this point, without regret, I can just keep constantly smashing the X button and then good things will happen. It's really unlikely ever anyone's gonna die, to be honest. But then again, all it takes is one bad Marlboro, one bad breath from a Marlboro, and it's all over. And I mean, I've got good reason to kind of be wary since, you know, my party's been wiped out multiple times by that godforsaken... what the heck is it? What is a Marlboro supposed to be? Like, it looks like a giant, ugly plant with multiple eyes and sharp teeth. And, oddly enough, bad breath. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Of all things, it would have bad breath. God, how much health does this thing have again? Because I keep forgetting. I should have put auto haste on Riku, but I think she's next on the list anyway. No, actually, might be Lulu then Riku, because they're the last two characters I have left to give auto haste to. And the nice thing about auto haste I found out was that you, like, your opponent or your enemies cannot get rid of it, so you're pretty much immune to slow because it's embedded within the armor itself, which is pretty neat, honestly, and a must for any viable strategy, I feel like, because you're saving yourself the time rather than using haste or haste go or anything like that from characters that can learn it. You just straight up start off with haste immediately. And then you're also resistant to whatever can stop you from being able to use it. I think even Dispel can't do anything since it's embedded in the armor. Steal from the adamant toys, let's see what I can get. Nothing. I fought enough of these giant turtles back in inside of Sin, because I had to like I mentioned, I was grinding 10 of every... oh no. no, 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 no. Everyone got hit by Berserk. And Darkness and Poison. Yeah, no, my party is not going to survive. So since my last save, no one's going to survive. Because as far as I'm aware, Berserk is incurable. Yeah, and because of Berserk, Auto Phoenix is not going to work. Why did I move so far away from the save point? That sucks. That really sucks. I think I just wasted like the last 20 minutes, I want to say. 30 minutes? How long has it been since I last saved? 20 minutes. Okay. That sucks. God, I hate Marlboro so much. At least, 1.7 mil. Hold on. So whose equipment does and does not have, so, auto haste, 1, 2, 3. So, Waka and Kimari I think I did before, no. Yeah, Waka and Kimari were the ones I did before. So both of them now don't have it anymore. God, that sucks. That really does suck, though. That means all of that money that I earned just meant absolutely nothing as well. Now, this is a defensive... Yeah, the defensive mimic right here. God, what a waste. I think the last 20 minutes are pretty much as good as gone, and that's like half my stream so far. Oh god, losing any amount of progress sucks. Losing 20 minutes of progress, it's just... It isn't much, but it's something. The fact that it's something at all just is a bother. I'm just gonna go back to like the save point. I'm not leaving here that much. I'm just gonna like pitch a tent over here, just wait. Start camping. I was being so careful before. Man, what happened? What happened to me? Why did I get so complacent? I'm like, what's the worst that could happen? Oh, completely forgot Malboros exist. Specifically the type to always ambush you. Plus being here, I seem to run into like less of those magically weak, or weak to magic, whatever, mimics I've seen. I've seen more of just these kinds. Like, I don't know what makes this one different from the other one that takes like quad 9 damage every time I hit it with Oron and Waka's normal attacks. But who knows? Maybe he's got more health. I would not be able to tell you, because I can't legitimately tell. Oh, Demonolith. Yeah, I'll steal from him. See what I can get. Petrify Grenade. Nice. And then run away. I'm not sticking around for everyone to get petrified after a single breath, yeah? Plus every time you attack that Demonolith, or that last enemy I was fighting, he'll use Pharaoh's Curse on you, which I think inflicts 1 or 2 random status ailments on you. So that's specifically a counter that's been junctured into their normal attack patterns, I guess? Time to steal. Good old Mega Potion. Giving me the sigh of relief that at least I'm not completely stuffed when it comes to those treasure chests. What I appreciate about those green Marlboros though is that the only way of being able to actually capture them for the battle arena and to unlock Nemesis is you can actually go inside Sin and fight them there, but they won't ambush you every time and use Bad Breath. So as long as you can plan your turns accordingly, you would actually be able to win without the Marlboro ever getting a turn, which is great. That is absolutely brilliant. This is the one that does absurd amounts of damage. But then again, he doesn't have as much health. At least not, again, not from what I can tell. Speed Sphere. I actually got pretty good luck with Mimic so far. I suppose I don't have particularly bad luck since I did run into Marlboros consistently. What's the situation on? Actually, I might want to level everyone up. Because that's what I was wanting to accomplish. On my way back from getting my ass whooped. Here's the safe sphere, right there, sphere grid. Firstly for Auron, zoom in a bit. That's a bit too zoomed in. That should be fine. Right there. Speed. Got a bunch of purples. Since I've got these magic defense spheres, I might as well use them. I wanted to clear everyone's sphere grid first before using these purple ones to fill in the nodes, because I don't want to screw myself over and not have a high enough luck stat or not a high enough particular stat that, you know, seems like something that I really could have used. So I'll just like look at everyone's stats and be like, okay, what's everyone kind of down on the most? And then I'll just move everyone across the board the same way, pretty much. Doesn't seem like the best idea in general, but it gets the job done. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What? For some reason, I don't think I can count. Alright. Speed, and mana. Now that increases my magic defense by 1. Waka though. What are we gonna teach him? We've got options here for him. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna be clearing the entire board for every character anyways, so no stress really on how I do it, really just a matter of setting up all of the grindy parts of getting this done. Setting myself up and then actually doing it. Now, do I want to go up here or do I want to stay down here? That's the thing about the sphere grid. You gotta pick your paths. carefully. Like, what I did there was a big buddy boo-boo because I was meant to get that M before, but I completely passed it. So I'm going to go back one. Now I'm going to move to this evasion sphere, I guess, and we'll grab all of the surrounding stuff, so evasion and speed increases across them. No, actually. Defense? Okay, never mind. Defense. Use power for more. Defense +2. And we'll move one more. Yep. Cool. Who else needs to level up? So is it just Yuna, Riku, and Tidus? Move Tidus across to here. Easy, just one move, but kind of wish it was more, to be honest. Now who else do I... Oh yeah, I've got Riku, yeah. Her S level's been going up a lot just because of all of the mimics that I've been fighting, just stealing from all of the chests and getting all of those items. It takes time to hit like 1,000,000 gil, to be honest. But that Gillionaire effect on her ultimate weapon is absolute chef's kiss when it comes to really helping us out. Since I'm here, I think I might actually turn all of these into magic defense spheres. Just use up like 4 of them here. Ability, and then just magic defense increase. Increase by 4. I mean, that's a lot to increase by, to be honest. Like here, it's increased by 16, and I think the maximum number for the stat is 255. I want to say. Okay, so she's learned Ultima. I doubt I'm gonna use it, but you know, I'll take whatever I can get, I suppose. So where am I going to from here? Because I do want to go up, but I can also go down. Let's go up. Keeping the positive vibes. The only way to look is up. But stats aren't looking too bad. Even luck is pretty low though. Well, anyway. Health and defense increases. Oh, strength, nice. That's going to be important for later on, I'm sure. You know what? Since I'm here, I might as well use my magic defense spheres. I've got like 33 of the bastards. Not like it's gonna take up too much, anyways. I ended up getting a lot of these magic defense spheres when I was grinding out everyone's triple AP weapons. So AP is pretty much what increases what your sphere level is that you get from every fight. And so my weapons that I've currently equipped on triple the amount that I get, which is pretty neat. but it was a pain in the ass to get my hands on all of them because it took time. Plus, I mean, I managed to turn the grind less worse, I guess. And I say that only because I managed to get any extra items or equipment, I just sold it to make more money. Just to save myself from having to not grind too much when it came to money, especially what I'm doing right now. Level 2 key sphere. Since I've got a chance today, I'm going to be streaming longer than usual, so rather than just a couple of hours, be going for a bit longer. Given that my ass doesn't start chafing on, not chafing per se, but like sticking to the chair that I'm sitting on, because it is hot, not hot, it's really warm. I mean, it's summer right now, so that really doesn't help matters. And plus I've got the window open, so possibly you might hear some wind. I hope not, but you know, fingers crossed it doesn't actually come across the mic. But then again, I'm not that close to the window. But I mean, the wind is still, you know, pretty loud sometimes. Okay, I think that's everyone. 889 HP. Riku is dying. And someone needs to help her. Sweet. I'm sitting on like 95 hours, Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm aiming for that level of completionism anyways, so no stress on that. I kind of expected to put in around 100 hours. I can't remember what date I even started playing this game. Like, I think I've been playing this for about 2, maybe 3 weeks now. Ooh. What was he doing again? What was he doing again? Bribe, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Hell yeah. Overdrive mode Slayer. I don't think that counts as like defeating the enemy in any capacity. I doubt it. I don't want to beat the enemy senseless. That's what I'm trying not to do. Special right 450k. Now I'm just gonna like run off to the corner so I can save. These guys can be just as dangerous because they can inflict, well, that little lava in the middle. That thing can inflict confusion. Ooh, when I saw that ambush, I was like, oh hell nah, it better not be what I think it is. Luckily, it's only these things. Defender Z's, I think they're called. Could be wrong about that. But I'm pretty sure they're called Defender Z. Okay, sweet. So now, just before I save, let's customize... Right. Phoenix Brace has got Auto Haste, so that's Auron and Kimari. Phoenix Armlet with Auto Haste. Where are we at? Ooh, auto reflect. Ooh, star curtains. I feel like you're gonna need like 80 star curtains to make that work. Jesus Christ, auto reflect. Just imagine starting with auto reflect at the beginning and not being able to remove it. How are you gonna heal your like party members without using items? That's not going to be possible because you're going to be reflecting that Kira or Kiraga back to your opponent, or to your opponent rather. Just imagine that. You're healing your opponent more than you're healing your own team. Once I get auto haste on, ooh, oh sweet, that saved me a bit. Not gonna lie. Unfortunately, I'm gonna run out of money, so I need to grind for some more. $450K. Reflex. I think reflex is to dodge or increase like evasion by quite a bit. Lancet. Special guard, I guess? Oh, I did not pick how much I was meant to bribe him. 450K, yeah. I need to now run back before I get my teeth kicked in again. Alright. Customize. Tidus, Yuna, Oron, Kimari, Waka. Auto haste, here we go. So it just leaves us with Lulu and Riku. Ooh. Nice. Special reflex, I guess. Something or other. Special cheer? I don't know, I'm just using random skills to pass the turns, to be honest, at this point. Oh, this looks to be like the strong guy. Maybe I should equip everyone with the ultimate weapons because it's got auto counter. Well, I know Auron's has auto counter. I don't know if Waka's does though. Hold on, if I go equipment, capture, Masamune. Yeah, counter attack. Ooh, turnover has counter attack. Now his one only has evade and counter. Oh, you know what? Evade and counter, that works as well. feel like I spent way more time just running away from other enemies. Though granted, like, I probably should be capturing them as well. Actually, you know what? I should capture them. That's a good point. At the very least, I'm saving myself a bit of time here and there doing things like that. I think the only one they can't capture is... like, if I attack this thing here. Pretty sure Halma has been captured. Sweet! Another Halma captured. Now this larvae, whatever. Poison mist. Okay, it immediately hits with poison mist. I think that's the reason why. Poison mist, and also the fact that Riku is very confused right now. Also, it heals itself. Now everyone is confused. Jesus Christ. Okay. Waka just wiped out my entire party. Huh. Maybe that's why I decided not to go for that. Luckily I saved. Luckily I saved. I did not kick myself in the nuts this time. Or step on a rake. Or... God, how else can you really hurt yourself? Apparently there was like some sort of like TikTok trend where kids were choking themselves to death. Like, at least I didn't do that. At least I'm not choking on my own throat, mind you. I feel like smarter word choices could have been made here, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. I'll take what I can get as far as what I've said. Yeah, I think I really should increase Riku's speed, to be honest. Or give her haste next. Oh, yep. The one that's weak to... Oof. 19k! Oh, right. I completely forgot because he's got his ultimate weapon equipped on right now. That's why everyone is doing over 10k damage. It all adds up now. I'm just gonna keep like bumping around in a circle or something. God, the last thing I want to do is hit Flea on like a fight where I could get some decent gill on it or something like that. I'm pretty sure I'm still hitting 100k per fight right now. I could be wrong about that. Should still be. Well, it's going to be over 100k because it's not just the Mimic, but also this lizard that's poking its tongue out at me. Damn bastard. Think you can keep insulting me? I'ma get you. I'ma get you. God damn it. So what kind of Mimic are we up to this time? Ooh, I think that's a strong Mimic. Well, I mean, he's certainly taking a beating, that's for sure. 14,000 in a single hit. The poor bastard had no choice. Just keeps getting his ass whooped. I've only got like 2 more characters to get their equipment on with this particular thing that I'm trying to do here. I'm better off fleeing because I don't want to get into a fight with those things. Especially the poison mist larvae that just confuses everyone. That's kind of ass. Huh. So, as it turns out, I can get chocobo wings from a Machia, and I don't need to give them 450k, but rather 360k. So I feel like I've been overpaying for these items. Jesus Christ, what the heck have I been doing? I'm just gonna use haste on Riku. Speed her up. There we go. Easy. Skill. No. Special. That's what I meant to do. Steal. And kaboom. Make a potion? Damn it. Okay. Take your lumps. That's what I'm doing here. Taking my lumps. That's the thing about following 2 different guides, is knowing how much to pay for certain items. But yeah, I think special. What do I want to do here? Oh, right. White magic and haste. Sweet. So I'm just gonna haste up Riku. I feel like I should have just done that from the very beginning. I don't know why I didn't think of doing that. It's clear my thought pattern just kind of, went off the cliff. Went off a cliff. Turbo elixir. Demonolith. I am running away because I do not want to get stoned by these guys. Oh no. Wait, what? Okay. I think haste helped me here. I mean, whenever I use Delay Buster, like, my Tidus gets chewed on by the Malboro, but that's usually not too bad. Might actually be able to tear the sucker up a new one now. God, nothing like tearing that thing up a new one. That's the first time I haven't come across one that's immediately ambushed me and used bad breath. I am very surprised. Very, very surprised that that even happened. That is bizarre and unusual in too many different ways. But anyway, I'm just gonna save again, make sure that I don't lose anything. Saving 2 times in a row, I suppose, is just paranoia at this point. Because any step that I make could lead me into the face of a railroad. Speaking of which, I'll just swap them out for Oron. Here we go. Special. Oh, actually, no, white magic. White magic. Haste. On Riku. Special steel chest. Stole a mega potion. Well, I mean, I can at least sell it for, I don't know, dollar bills or something. For a crisp tenner, 10k or 100k or something like that. Just gonna keep bumbling around in this circle. Eventually, I'm sure I'm gonna find something. Some more demonoliths. Demonolith, yep. Feel like I had a bit of a lisp, like, partway through. Yeah, if you want to think about beating these guys, you're definitely going to have to break the damage limit and do over 10k per hit to really give him a new one, tear him a new one down. All the rest of it. I seem to be getting pretty lucky with these fights with treasure chests in them. No, 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 do not attack, do not attack. I'll use reflex or something. Doing the same thing over and over again and grinding. I mean, it's an RPG a staple for RPGs. But like, at what point is it just like not worth it anymore? Doing the same thing over and over. Or am I just thinking way too much into it? Now that's really something to think about. Gotta look deep in yourself and you gotta wonder, how much grinding is too much grinding? But then again, what is the viability of half the stuff we try to do anymore? Is it the amount of time we spend, the amount of money? What is it? How can something truly, really be worth it? And why is it different for every single person in the world? Deep questions with very stupid answers, I would imagine. Oh, car's driving off up the driveway. Oh. But I seem to be running into a lot of Ironmen, which is pretty surprising. Actually, isn't there something I'm supposed to steal from them? Good old haste. I feel like this auto haste has actually helped me out quite a bit in not getting my ass whooped. Which is it's convenient, helpful, you know, other stuff like that. Oh yeah, so her turn is going to be next. Next is Riku, so I can steal right away. Turbo Ether. How much can I sell that for anyways? I'm curious. I'm already like one-hitting these guys anyways. I'm just standing up for a bit just so my butt doesn't stick to the chair. to this gaming chair that I've got, which I really need to dust off a little bit off the top. Maybe at some point I'll start using a camera. I'm like one of those people who's like, I would rather not be seen on the internet or anything like that, but maybe eventually when I like have a bit of a following or something, I might just use a camera, but till then I'm just like too camera shy to really, you know, use one. It's interesting how like camera shyness works and all the rest of it. Of like, I don't mind looking at myself in the mirror, but when people take photos of me, I'm just like, nah, I'm out, peace. Don't do too well, not photogenic is I guess the word to say. Okay, this thing must be easy to beat, I guess. Actually no, I think I've already captured 10 of these, so I don't need to bother. Yeah, this thing only has like 22,000 health if I remember right. Yeah, it's called a Wraith. I mean, I guess I can focus on capturing enemies after I've sorted out my equipment, which is what I'm doing at the moment. Like getting all of the right abilities that I want on them. I think this just goes back to like how I played through the Atelier games and trying to figure out, well, okay, what abilities do I want on my armor and equipment? Not abilities per se, but like what traits I want on it. And then figure out, okay, to get those traits, how do I then combine, you know, a bunch of items to make another item, to make another one, to make another one, and eventually end up with the item that I want with the right abilities. That was interesting. Which reminds me, I do want to get back into the series again, but it might be a little while before I do. Even though I've got like a bunch of games, like all the DX games. I do want to jump into Final Fantasy 14, which is why I think it's going to take a while, because 14 is now like selling again, whereas they had to like not disable, they had to stop sales for a bit. Which is really surprising to like see something like that. And plus I've been holding off for the past, I want to say, has it been a year and a half since I've held off? Or has it just been a year? Because I can't quite tell. With all the lockdowns going on, not just here but sort of around the world with the virus and all of it. So time feels like it's moving in a flat circle at this point. So I don't know what to make of that. So it's hard to tell what year what thing happened. But I'm pretty sure I think I've been holding it off for about a year and a half now. I'm pretty sure, not half a year. So I'm hoping to actually like jump into it. And I'm going to be playing the PS4 version as opposed to the PS5 version, because I'm oddly pedantic when it comes to like the trophies and things like that, and so I would rather get the platinum for Final Fantasy 14 on PS4 and then play the PS5 version later on, because it's got a completely different set of Chivos, but at the very least your progress kind of carries over. So I'm thinking about finishing 10, 10-2 and then moving on to 14, or whether or not I want to tide myself over with like a shorter game in between 10-2 and 14. And I mean, I've got a few options of like games that can tide me over for that short amount of time, but we'll see what happens, because there's a new server, Oceania server up, and I want to join that server because at the very least, like, I'll be way less likely to have connectivity issues, which will be neat, rather than like a North American or European server where it's just way too far away, as far as like the Earth, the size of the Earth goes. I mean, Europe servers are closer than North American servers, but it doesn't change the fact that it's still going to be annoying. Regardless. Okay, I'm coming across a lot of enemies here, but not the ones that I'm specifically after. I suppose that's like the luck of the draw with random encounters. Which in my mind, to be honest, isn't a great system in and of itself. But there's too many random elements in what I'm trying to do. A, I need to like find a fight that's got one of these Zoros lizards and a chest in it. And then when I open the chest, I need to not find an item, but rather have hopefully like a weaker mimic that can die easily. But I feel like all the mimics are pretty weak now at this point to me. Like I can beat them up quite easily. And also then be lucky enough to not run into a Marlboro as well. That's a completely different group of like stuff to be worried about. Victor, okay. Oh yeah, every time you beat an enemy, your overdrive gauge goes up. That's what that overdrive mode was, I think. Well, I could be completely wrong about that. Alright, so now I'm going to peace out from here and go back to the entrance, and hopefully by then I should have run into more fights that I'm actually after. Nothing to steal, huh? That's because it's a trap! I'm thinking of getting like a pink PS5 controller now, because I've been using this purple one, and now I'm just kind of like, man, the pink one looks better than the purple one, and now I'm just like contemplating, but does it though? And then the light blue one also looks really nice, so now I'm just out of it, not sure what I want to grab. Oh jeez, a Tonberry. Run away now while you still can. That thing is gonna curse you till like the ends of the earth. I think if I were to describe a Tonberry to anyone who doesn't know what a Tonberry is, I think I'd describe him as like the a sloth. No, a snail with a knife. You can't kill the snail, you can't make it go away, but it approaches so slowly, and the moment it reaches you, you're as good as dead. Tonberries. Snails that are invincible and will most likely kill you. I mean, that's hell of a description, not gonna lie. But that's like also Tonberries in a nutshell, not so much like an entire species of green, of like, I don't know, budget Yodas without the long ears or hair. Maybe it makes it look more adorable, who knows. I mean, that's what Moogles are for. Moogles and Chocobos. Moogles and Chocobos look nice and adorable, so they can be like more mascot-like. But Tonberries, on the other hand, like they could just stick to being there. But I've got like a plushy Tonberry in my room anyway, so I'm sure that's gonna be all Damn thing looks too adorable even though it's got a knife and a little lantern.
Say your prayers.
How's there another one? And now I'm thinking to myself, do I want to fight or do I not? And I definitely do not want to fight. Oh, sweet. Only a Mega Potion, not a Mimic. Disappointed. So let's see, 360k, 360k, so that's about 720k. 720k, about 1.44 mil is how much money I should be after. How much do I have at the moment? I'm sure I'm like nearing, if not have, about a million gil. 1.1 million gil, so I'm about 1.44 mil is what I'm after. So about another 3 fights against Mimic should be alright. If the guide that I found allowing me to spend less money to get the items that I'm after should hopefully work out, but we'll see. Because one Final Fantasy X guide says you've got to pay 450k for a single, you know, you need to pay that much to bribe the enemy for chocobo wings. And then another site says 360k, and I'm like, 450 has been working perfectly fine for me, but let's try this 360 because I definitely do not want to pay more than I absolutely have to. Oh, there it goes. He's dead. Oh, really? That's not a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna peace out real quick. Sweet. Everyone is healed up. These Molkia or Molchia enemies aren't appearing, so I don't know how I'm going to be getting more chocobo wings if they don't, you know, come up and I somehow fail to, you know, bribe them. Do I go to the left? Do I go to the right? Do I go straight? Do I go backwards? Hard to tell with these random encounters. Okay, it looks like Marlboros are no longer a threat, which is pretty damn neat. So that means I can actually, you know, traverse this dungeon for once. But the question is, do I dare do that? Knowing that there are no other save points in the entire dungeon and there is a super boss at the end of it. These are all questions that need to be asked and things that need to be wondered. How often do people actually even stream Final Fantasy X? I'm curious, I wonder how many people are streaming it now besides myself. At least I'm getting a decent amount of spheres at least. Speed ones especially. Flee. Run away. Like... Actually, we're not cowards. What am I saying? And also, I was about to say, run away like the cowards you are, but we're the ones running away. Like, that's not how this works. A surprising amount of people are actually streaming Final Fantasy X. I didn't realize just how many there were. Jesus. Yeah, I didn't know whether I was gonna put it under Final Fantasy X or 10 and 10-2 HD remaster. I didn't even know if it actually had like a separate category for itself for the HD remaster. But I mean, that's the one I'm playing, and I'm playing it on my PS5, so that kind of makes things a little bit different, I guess. You know what? Let's get out of the usual and just like run off in a random direction and see if I get swamped by Marlboros again, or a Marlboro, and end up getting my ass whooped. God, there's so many. Whether or not I keep running into bombs or anything like that, it really doesn't change that some enemies are just so much rarer than others. Like, I'm just not finding the guy that I'm wanting to look for. Nope, just running into a wall now at this point. Wraith. Nope, do not want to fight this Wraith. Just gonna keep moving. Gotta keep moving. What's on the left? Oh, it's a dead end, I forgot, yeah. Did I get ambushed? No. Oh, I did get ambushed, but no dice. Oron saving the day right now. Special steal from here. Nothing? Sweet. We all know what that means. Goddamn mimic. I say it like as if though I'm tired of it, but I'm tired of not seeing mimics more than anything. How can you ever get tired of an invisible monster that comes out of a treasure chest? Also, mimics look weird from game to game now that I think about it. They always look very different. Is how I describe it. Okay. I'll do. Right, steel. That's the. I just forgot what I was doing. Pretty much immediately. The monolith. Okay. I'll take what I can get whenever. That seems to be my general just disposition of like constantly running into every other enemy that I could ever find in this dungeon except for the ones that I'm after. Can't say that it feels great though. Can't say that at all. Oh, the sucker that's got slightly more health, I think. Okay, I think I've got enough money to get that. Now I'm gonna grind even more money for another item that I need. Actually, let me see if I can put on the other ability that I've been wanting to put on my equipment. Namely, Jesus Christ, what am I looking for? Is I want to put on double and triple double/triple overdrive. So, huh. Okay. Easy. So who do I want? All characters have weapons with triple/AP overdrive AP and double/triple overdrive. So if I go to customize, so weapon, and I'm just gonna put in double overdrive for underdog secret. Yep. Lionheart. Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, Wonder Wing, I'm gonna give it triple overdrive, I think. Why can't I give it triple overdrive? Because I need... winning formulas for that. Do I have any winning formula on me? I should do. Or not. Underdog secret order or winning formula. winning formula. Jesus Christ, I know I should have it somewhere. Or maybe I didn't get any because I haven't unlocked that fight yet. Interesting, okay. I guess that's a, So I'm trying to get triple overdrive on my weapons, but I can't do that because I don't have any winning formulas on me. And I should be able to get 99 winning formulas by unlocking a specific fight in, what's it called? In the battle arena. The monster arena, I mean. So I need to figure out what I'm missing exactly there. Hopefully I'll be able to get that sorted out. Another one. Okay, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Right. White magic, haste, and kapow. Ooh, stoned. God, I hate it when that happens. Turbo ether. That's not going to do me any good though. At least I don't think so. I'm getting a lot of mimic fights, but not the other monster that I need. Reflex. Alright then, whew. Steal from chest. Kapow, it be a monster. God damn it, what am I saying? It be a monster? Of course it's a monster. I need to grind more money for more winning formulas anyways. Because 99 is not going to be enough for me to get what I need on the armor and weapons that I've got at the moment. Like the double, triple, or getting triple overdrives on them. Come to think of it, what fights am I actually missing from the monster arena? There shouldn't be many at this point. I feel like the only ones that I'm missing are actually here in the in Omega. Actually, you know what? I'll equip Waka with oh, actually, wait, hold on. Armor. What if I try to... Let me see here. Poison proof, stone ward, death ward, zombie proof. What have we got here? So, HP and MP up, auto potion, mid, phoenix, stroll, no encounters. Oh, okay. I can actually put that on something. Ribbon. Almost completely protects against all status ailments. Break MP limit. Interesting, okay. I mean, I'm still ambushed by these bombs, but you know what? None of that means anything because I've got Oron on the front lines. He's gonna tear him anyway. Come on, game, don't be like that. Where are those other enemies that we were trying to beat the living daylights out of before? $25k, wow, that's a lot. 18, ooh, that's a lot of damage. 25k in one hit. But soon I'm gonna have to be able to do 100k per hit, like, regularly, because crap, what's it called? Because like the stronger bosses in the game have millions of HP, so being able to do 100k damage per hit is gonna become normal, or it has to become normal. Three fights in a row. I don't know whether to complain or to think that my luck is just absolutely wrong when it comes to finding that very specific fight that I'm after. Oh, those specific enemies, I guess. That's probably the main thing I'm after. Less so trying to pick a fight and more so just trying to do a thing. Right, save. Don't want to lose any of my progress. It's been like 20 minutes since I saved. getting there slowly but surely. I'm surprised that Riku is dealing the amount of damage that she is, because she's not someone that I would actually have during my main party at all, unless I needed to use some specific items, or I had the ability to use her overdrive and I could probably, like, you know, make use of it a bit during a boss fight or something. But for the most part, like, generally speaking, I would never have her in my party. I think the only reason I even had her in my party for the most part was just so I could get Chivo for stealing 200 times. Which took a while to get, but it was sprinkled across the entire game, which is why it felt like it took an eternity to get. Anyway, steal. I'm still stealing even now in the game. Albeit that's just so much later on. The good old point of no return still exists in the game, which is good to see. Because I accidentally passed that point when I was going through Sin. And then when I found out, I was like, ooh, I should backpedal up because there's still so many things I want to prepare for before I even think about fighting the final boss. Let alone passing the point of no return of all things. Oh, I just used haste on myself. Why did I do that? I feel like my hands went on autopilot while my brain was like, wait, hold on, something's not right here. Ah, Jesus. That's funny. That is funny when you leave your, like, when your brain just, like, when your brain causes, like, your hands to go straight up autopilot. That's when you know you've done something enough times to the point where it's like, yeah, I kind of expect that to be the case. How is it that this is the only fight that I'm getting? Like, I do not get how... Is the fight that I'm after just so rare? I mean, come on, game. Throw me a bone here. Just one bone, not multiple. Because it kind of sucks. Like, all I'm getting are these Mimic and whatever, Chest and Lizard boss fight. Not boss fight, fight. I feel like if I say the words boss fight enough times, I feel like I'm going to mess up some other thing I was going to say and say boss fight instead. Maybe if I go to the right. Another one. There's probably a good reason how I've ended up putting about 95 hours into this game, and I think it just goes to show. But one thing that I feel like I found out very early on when I was playing Final Fantasy X was how antiquated it feels to have random encounters in a Final Fantasy game. Like, I'd look at Final Fantasy 1 and 2 and be like, you know, I remember playing those, they were good games. But now playing 10 right now and being like, I am somewhat worried about what I would think of like 7, 8, and 9, and especially 9 being my favorite. What I would think about it, knowing that it's got this random encounter guff. Because that isn't going to help a game's case to be good. it's actually like, yeah, it is incredibly annoying, and I've only just gotten the ability to, or realized that I've just gotten the ability to have no encounters, but still kind of like having no encounters leaves you a lot weaker than what you would have ended up being. So it's just unfortunate that it it does feel so antiquated. And then most other games now, you just kind of like, well, except for Pokemon, of course, but then you kind of expect it. But then with Pokemon, you know, if you jump into water or caves, you are expected to run into something. But if you're not running into grass and things, then you know you won't run into anything. But in this game, you kind of just run into something no matter where you go. Except in towns. Like, that's the only place. And even then, like, I'm cutting it because there are some, like, abandoned towns where you will find enemies that you have to fight. I feel like eating some ice cream for some reason. Oh, I'm sitting on 96 hours now. So now technically me saying 95 hours is incorrect. Though I suppose that was... I'm pretty sure, was that in the last 7 minutes? Seems like it would be. Adamant toys, get the hell out of here. Oof, I'm getting there. I am getting down like I can slowly feel like my consciousness fading away as I go into the realm of sleepiness. That's probably why I usually like, you know, stand up and walk around as I'm gaming or something. Probably. I don't know. That's another thing altogether, I suppose. What if I put silent on this thing? Immune. Ah, it's immune to silence? Jesus. Well, I mean, he's dead. Now, if I steal from this thing, I should be able to get an item called a Shadow Gem. I thought there was some other item I needed. Because apparently you can steal an item from this particular type of enemy. Or this particular enemy, and it'll give you a good effect on your equipment. And I think it's for Berserk Proof or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But I know I'm going to go for it shortly anyways. As soon as like I've got all of this stuff done. That I'm trying to do at the moment. Couldn't steal anything. Damn it. Oh well. What did these guys drop anyways? I need to double check that. So these Shadow Gems are used for... Oh no. Hypello Potions is what I was after. Ooh, Power Spheres. Nice. Which are stolen from these guys, but it looks like Hypello Potions are a bit of a rare grab from them. Which is kind of unfortunate, but you know, what can you do? Special, steal, and chest. Nothing to steal. Sweet. And we all know what that means. It's another enemy. Maybe I should play more first-person shooters and stuff. Give me like another 100k gil. Sweet. I mean, I've got enough money. I just need to find the enemy to spend the money on. But where are they? It's like they've just completely up and disappeared. Oh, here we finally. Oh my god, how long did that take? Alright, now let's test it out. 360k. Is it 360? Hold on. Let me just double check that, just to make sure that I'm not going crazy. Auto haste. Bribe 60 from Makia for 360,000 gil. Okay, give that to him. Okay, so it looks like it wasn't enough. One, two, three, four. Now if I did 450 on this one. And off he goes. So 450k is pretty much a guaranteed, yeah, I'm for sure going to get whatever I want from him. So how many did I just get? Chocobo wings. 65. Alright. But that means I've got 85 Chocobo wings, which means I can actually customize another piece of armor with auto haste. So Kimari is done, Waka is done, and next one is Lulu. Auto haste, here we go. Now all that's left is for this Phoenix Taj to get it. So I need to run into like at least one more fight against those enemies. But I'll save while I still can. Just so I don't lose anything. Don't lose any progress, etc, etc. I mean, the stuff I'm doing at the moment is pretty like in-game plays, to be honest. Hell, even just being in this dungeon is enough to kind of warrant that like I'm pretty much at, you know, the end of the game. Or the amount of damage that I'm dealing, you know. Prior to the end of the game, I just cannot recommend it, you know, coming to here at all. But then again, also, I suppose it's worth keeping in mind, you can't get here until you get the airship, and that's pretty much just before like the boss gauntlet, which pretty much leads to, by all accounts, the end of the game. I felt like I was about to just fall off my chair from just nodding off. It's like not too much past midday, and even then I'm like feeling real tired. I mean, I did get my booster shot yesterday, so I might just be feeling a bit drowsy from that. But you know, there's nothing too bad. Again, just I feel like this justifies me going into the fridge and grabbing that G Fuel I made a little while ago. Oh, damn it! Why? No stress, but yeah. Ah, damn it. He countered attack. I feel like... I wonder what streamers do when they feel like they're getting sleepy. Because I don't think I sit down and watch a lot of streams. I feel like I watch a lot more YouTube content. Which also probably then kind of comes to show why I'm not a great streamer by any means. And I mean, like, everything that I stream is stuff that I want to play and that I want more people to know about. So like the Atelier games, for instance. It's such an oddly specific thing, falling in like such an oddly specific category, and until people know about it, people aren't going to play it. It's like what happened with Yakuza. But the problem is the only reason why people are playing it now is because it's on Game Pass. Which I don't know how to feel about that, but at least more people are playing Yakuza at least. Granted, they're all playing 7 as opposed to the other ones, but all the other ones kind of gel themselves together, with the only one really sticking out being Yakuza 0. What's another game series that I'd want more people to jump into? The Neptunia series, maybe. But what else is there? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of different types of franchises that I'd want people to get into. At least, bring to their attention as opposed to just forcing them to be like, you have to play this. I mean, give The Evil Within another go. That was a great horror series. I feel like I wish there was more quality like Japanese horror games. And then the first ones that come to mind are Resident Evil and The Evil Within. Like, those are the top ones that come out, stick out at me. And I don't know if Ghostwire is going to be just as, good or freaky by any means, like having that, it really hitting you. Poison Mist, damn. Everyone gets confused? Nope. Not everyone, but most of them. Nope, everyone is confused now. Oh, it's called a spirit. That's what the enemy is called that's been giving me so much grief. Well, in any case, better to heal everyone up. Once I've gotten my ultimate equipment sorted out, I'm pretty sure I should be able to capture the remaining enemies that I need. Special, rather, yeah, special food. Cool. I'm huffing a decent amount of hopium right now at the moment. Not copium, what am I saying? Just being like, where's this enemy at? Why is he giving me so much goddamn grief? I stole a Mega Potion, and I did not regret it. Man steals Mega Potion, doesn't regret it. That is a Darman video waiting to happen. Oh, it's another... Oh, and it's the one that flies as well. Sweet. I am so close. I just can't even find the one enemy that I'm looking for. Come on, game, you can't do me dirty like this. Man, I've been at this for a while now. I'm still huffing some of that hopium right now. Be like huffing and puffing it in. How is it that there's so many different types of enemies in this dungeon? There's so many. And many that aren't even, you know, like, indigenous to this particular dungeon. But rather from other dungeons. This must be the one that flies. Yeah, it is. The one that is weak to magic. I think my butt's starting to stick to the chair now, so I'm just gonna stand up for a bit. Ooh. This could not be more of a case of so close yet so far right now. Could not be more the case. Because I've only got one more character to give auto haste to. And it just ain't happening. It just ain't happening right now. Because I can't seem to get into that fight to find these enemies. I wonder if these enemies can be found anywhere else. Like, inside Sin or something. Just like how many enemies are here. Let me look that up actually. I wonder if I can find them elsewhere. Where they're more, where they proliferate a lot more. Right. I'm looking for Malkia. Now it looks like they can only be found here. At least they're making decent amounts of gil. If not for not being able to find the goddamn fight that I'm trying to get into. Oof. The patience is definitely starting to wear thin right now. Jesus Christ. I feel like talking more smack about random encounters not being a good idea in games. And how antiquated it feels now compared to how it was before. It was acceptable before, but now what? Like, we don't really gain anything from, having random encounters where we run into an area where there's nothing there, and then just finding random things that are just popping up everywhere. All I'm trying to say is I can't be the crazy one. Even though more often than not, I'm pretty sure I am. God damn it. Not again. Maybe I might actually need to go deeper into the dungeon. Or not. Or not. Ooh. I could hear myself yawn right now. I don't think even White Knight Chronicles hit me this hard, and granted, like, I spent, I want to say, how much time did I spend playing that game? 780 hours. Which, honestly, I should have, like, streamed that. That would have been a good stream game. Yeah. More people should play that game as well, level 5. Unfortunately, they haven't gone under, but they're definitely not going to be prioritizing games for the West anymore, so that's unfortunate. You can only do what you can really do, so. But again, no loss for people who might already know Japanese, at least. To some extent. And we have 99 chocobo wings, hell yeah. So now if I just equip that all on, customize on, this is a massive list, Phoenix Taj, there we go. Oh, I just completely missed it. Whoops. Auto haste. There we go. Kabow. Alright, so now, what am I missing? Right, double/triple overdrive on my character's weapons. And so I'm just trying to see which characters aren't going to be able to have double or triple overdrive because it's a weapon only thing. Let me just go to equipment. So Auron can have it on Painkiller. Triple score, nope. Waka can't get it. With Riku, she can. With Kimari, he can. With Yune, she can. And with Lulu, she cannot. What about... Oh yeah, and Tidus has already got it with Lionheart. Okay, sweet. So, one, 2, 3, 4. Triple overdrives require 15 winning formulas. I can get 99 of them by unlocking a fight at the not the Coliseum, but the Battle Arena. So that's about 75. Easy. I think we can do this. I just gotta figure out which fight I need to unlock in the Battle Arena and what enemies I'm missing.
You're counting on you.
So we'll finally go to the Calm Lands now. Calm Lands, not lambs.
Here we go.
This is what happens when I don't think about what I'm about to say and just say it, and then my mouth is like, gets too lazy to properly say any words, and I'm like, oh, that's not what I meant to say. God, riding chocobos though. Look at the chocobo run. It looks so fluffy. But I digress. Moving on. He's researched all the fiends to... Ooh, a wicked bomb. What do you make? Turbo Ether 60. Nah, bro, I'm good. I'm good. Exit, talk to him again. Nope, okay. I've got 10 of everything here, and I've got 10 of everything here. I think the only one I'm missing is this one down here, of course. But that means I need to capture another load of these monsters. So I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4 monsters. I wonder which ones these are. In Omega Ruins. What is this? Omega? Yeah, it's Omega Dungeon. I am missing Wraith. I thought I already did Wraith. Which were those blue ghosts? Yeah, I did do 10 Wraiths. So the Wraith, Gemini, Demonolith. Okay. Varuna. So Varuna is one that I'm missing here. Zoros is all done. So Varuna is one. Master Tonberry is another one, which I'm assuming are these two. Master Koryu. Whatever. Makia. Spirit, Puroboros, and Halma. So Halma is one that I'm missing here, and Black Element. Interesting. Alright. Beastmaster, Catcher, and... Taming Sword. Sweet. So now I'm just going to set up my party. Formation, Auron, Waka, Tidus. And while I'm here, I might as well clear up my sphere levels as well a bit. Since I'm here, I might as well. But man, like, these sphere grids are absolutely massive though. Might as well like add a bunch of magic defense spheres, because I'm pretty sure like a lot of enemies use magic. Plus I do actually want to use up these magic defense spheres at some point. And I don't want to use the luck spheres just yet because I don't have any fortune spheres to use them on. Waka. Okay, so where's Waka at? Magic defense sphere. I need to figure out where I can get other spheres from, so like okay, so it's dropped by some very powerful monsters. Luxia's HP, MP. Oof, okay. So they're dropped by monsters that are actually found in the arena. That's interesting, okay. Looks like that's the only place to go to get them as well. I wonder how much health the Master Tonberry has though. It's definitely making me wonder. Mana Sphere and Power. Oof, okay, here we go. Magic defense, here we go. Like, I'm pretty sure anyone who's played the game kind of has a rough idea of where I'm at with like grinding everything off, especially with some of the things I've done so far. Now, ability, so thunder, water, fire, something or other, something or other. Nice. Getting there slowly, just working my way through all of the nodes. But god, like, One thing I'm wondering is why is this thing so massive? Like, it didn't have to be this big, is what I'm trying to say. So I suppose, and then on top of like maxing the whole thing out, like we would definitely be overpowered if that was the case. Like, actually speaking. I suppose that's why it's that's why it's viable to, I guess, become overpowered, than it is to do really anything else. Once you've kind of filled everything up. I'm surprised that my audio has not died yet at all during my stream. I could have sworn it was going to happen eventually, but it hasn't happened yet. Unless no one's told me about it, but it doesn't look like it has. Oh yeah, this is the area where I put a lot of magic defense nodes. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this area very well. And I think in the middle there should be a flare. Tidus only moves 1 square forward and learns, what is this ability? Fire. Nice. Now, on the other hand, Riku can learn quite a bit from what I can see here. Sweet. Alright, let's see what we got. Because I know old stats max out at 255. So it's going to be interesting to see like what happens when all of my characters' MP reaches like, not MP but magic defense reaches 255 and no one is able to just increase it any further. That would be hilarious. Oh, I should make my way back because I missed those abilities in the middle of the circle. Right. Let's go to here. Null Tide, okay. And Null Frost, okay. Magic Defense, yep. I wish I had like Fortune Orb spheres, to be honest. Null Blaze and Null Shock. Oh, Asuna, okay. And then if I were to use what is it got? Magic Defense, yep. And another Magic Defense. We've only got 11 left. I had like 60 before. So the fact that I've been able to whittle it down so much is good. Also, I feel like I hope I'm not overusing it to the point where like everyone's gonna have really high magic defense to the point where it doesn't become viable anymore. strength by 2 points. What's this ability? Auto life. Oh, auto life. Huh. That would certainly be useful if I didn't have auto phoenix on everyone. God, there's so many empty nodes. Also, there's like a fortune node over there as well. Ah, it's gonna be real fun to try to fill that one in if I don't have a fortune sphere. But rather... just gonna fill up all of these... mana nodes here. I'm most likely going to leave that one untouched though, to be honest. Though maxing out all of this feels like it would be an absolutely massive mess. Well, actually, you know what? It's definitely a mess trying to like navigate your way through, make sure that you hit all of the points. You don't really have a sense of like how much further you have to go before you kind of get to the point where you want to be. It's pretty all over the place, just generally speaking. Which way do I want to go? Ah, actually, you know what? We'll go up. To about here. Yeah, that thing has to go on a journey. Wow. Just to get to where I am. Alright. Let's fill all this in. So speed, power, and power, would you believe? The one that I'm using the least is apparently the speed sphere. Increasing accuracy and accuracy and agility. Okay, sweet. So now that I know what I'm missing, it's a matter of now just doing it, really. And at least I know what enemies to kind of stay away from as well.
You're counting on you.
Omega Ruins, yeah. That's exactly where we want to go.
Yeah, here we go.
Adamant toys, I know for a fact I've already like captured every adamant toys, or like 10 of these things already, so there's a lot of enemies that you fight inside Sin that you find here, and like the Great Marlborough happens to be another one as well, which I know I've captured 10 of those, so working the way through. It's not too bad. The one that I'm worried about though is the spirit, that red gallbladder sack thing. Now what is this? Enemy here. This is... I don't know what he's called. But he's got a lot of health. Varuna. Okay. So it's a Varuna. Moving on. Run. Oh. Aim right. Run away! Zorus. Ooh, found another one. Even though he's like putting haste on himself, like he's barely getting any turns in as well, I would say. The fact that we can see his health is a miracle in and of itself. Slow. No, it should have just said no effect or immune or something, because it's not gonna hit. That slow is not gonna be inflicted at all. Demonolith, so these guys were already done because they were inside Sin. Okay. Time to get the elementals first, I think. I mean, they certainly are taking a while to take out, not gonna lie. Demi, ooh, that's not good. Oh, Berserk. Oh, Berserk also means increase attack as well, or something like that. Black element captured. Spirit captured. The thing about elementals is that they resist physical attacks anyway, so that's also a thing. I don't know what that elemental expected by, like, getting his face kicked in. So, Varuna, Black Element, Hulma. Hulma is another one I'm looking for. Hulma and Master Tonberry. While I've beaten up a bunch of Hulma, I haven't actually captured one. So hopefully I should be able to this time around. Oh, bombs. I mean, those types of bombs. I mean, what's it called? Everyone's aiming for Tidus, and I don't get why. What did he do that was so wrong? What are these things called again? These things are called... Puroboros. Yeah, Puroboros. That's an interesting name. I don't know how they got that. Because everyone's heard of Ouroboros, the snake that eats its own tail. So then how is a bomb called Puroboros? Or am I missing something here? No, I feel like he's gonna self-destruct for sure. Or not. I actually managed to get him, barely. Barely cutting it though. He must have like 25k health or something. Can't be any more than that, I don't think. That consistent like 9999 really helps though.
Farewell.
So that's a Wraith which I've already captured inside Sin as well, so I can ignore that
I won't
one.
go
for
so
sure.
easy on you next time.
Might just save what I've captured so far just so I don't die by it. Oh, these are Malkias or whatever. No, Malakis. Whatever. I'll just capture these guys as a... because I need 10 of them as well. I'm just glad that this is the only dungeon I have left, but I'm also kind of sad that this is the only dungeon I have left. Given that all of the really tough enemies are in this dungeon. All the tougher enemies because they do random status elements, you know, just a lot of bull crap and stuff like that. Less than ideal is what I would say for that. Get out of here. Got no time to deal with you. I feel like this went from chill to panic inducing pretty quickly though.
I'll be right back. Live and let live.
Live and let live. Ooh, another 3, so maybe I can at least finish off the Puroboros capture. Got another hit in, should do it. Cool, so now that... How many have I captured now at this point? Until it says that I've hit the capture limit, I think I'm just gonna keep trying to like, get these monsters. Yeah, capture limit reached. Sweet, so I can ignore Puroboros completely.
Live and let live.
I'm still just running around attacking random enemies again. Alright, I think I might be down on my luck right now. As far as like what enemies are appearing and what aren't. Because it certainly feels like I am. Maybe what I'll do is I'll swap Titus with formation with Riku, and then if I do see those chests, I can at the very least get some money out of it rather than bothering to just constantly keep pressing X while like my brain goes on like auto drive.
Here we go.
Oh shit. That works. Machia captured. Machia captured. Double money, I guess. Bonus. Floating death, I think is what it's called. Floating death, yeah, that's another one. I need to capture 10 of. I don't know why I kept running away from them before. I think it's because I thought I just dealt with every Ariman type of enemy in the game, or floating eye type of enemy. Steal that thing. Nothing to steal. Never gets old when it says nothing to steal. I'll be looking at being like, then what else can I do? It's a goddamn chest. Wow, even Riku is absolutely tearing up the Mimic with 6,000 damage. Jesus. What the heck happened to her? It's almost as if she got buffed like 1 to 2 spheres in. Another one of those particularly strong mimics. Oh, Verona. Automatically starts just self-haste. Dispel. Nah, it doesn't work.
Take that.
Yeah, I kind of figured that Dispel wasn't going to work on that. I kind of figured that was going to be the case. Ah, right, I forgot I can't go up there. Oh, it's the really defensive one. Mimics cannot be captured. Fair enough, game. Fair enough. But man, what is up with this thing anyways? I feel like there's something I'm supposed to do here. But I'm sure I'll figure it out soon. Ah, the elementals. Spirit has been captured. Capturing Spirit. Ah, Berserk. Nice. Flare. Decent damage, I think? No, 2,000. That's nothing. Cowards. How much more? How much health do these things have anyways? I'm just curious now at this point. And also I think Berserk is uncurable by itself unless something like Remedy is used. But then that's more like a good luck with that sort of thing. Where does this road lead? Ah, these guys. Alright. Oh, that was an accident. Ah, okay, now he uses Poison Mist. Spirit captured. I should probably remedy these guys before they kill each other. Or more specifically, Waka. Because I don't want him to kill anyone. Ah, yeah, I forgot I had auto Phoenix. Helma captured. Helma captured. So wait, what enemies am I missing now that I haven't captured one of yet? I think Master Tonberry is the only one left, and I'm just missing 10 of everything. The only enemies I've got 10 of so far are Zorus and Machia. And probably Varuna. I'm probably getting close to like 10 Varunas. Oh, Berserk. Water. Inflicting Berserk on everyone. Jesus. I think in this particular fight, spirits are harmless. When you take on the Hulmers, that's when everything goes horribly, horribly wrong. Demi. Okay, that hits for everyone. Okay, I'm gonna use Mega Potions here. That's the easy way to get everyone back into the orange or yellow, I guess. I don't know. It's definitely not in the green, that's for sure.
Enough.
Black element captured. Nice. Honestly, I should really head back. What was that? What was that on the back right hand side? That's what I'm wondering now. Like, it certainly doesn't look normal, whatever it was. Actually, this thing can't be captured. Why am I attacking it? Let's use Drain. See how much damage it does. 4,000. That's a good amount, to be honest. Go Black Magic and then Drain again, and he'll be at like full health. Oh no, not even Drain. Here we go. That's a decent amount of damage. Jesus, that's a lot. How much more to go though? Oh god, I'm dying on the inside. Ooh, ambushed. Ah, and it's a Master Tomberry as well. So Master Tomberry has got a counter all on his he's got a counter all karma, so that's gonna be dangerous to deal with. How did it only do half the damage? Ooh, quad 9s. I'm surprised that she managed to do that much damage, to be honest. Nine 430, Jesus.
Farewell.
Nothing happens. Oh, a glyph appeared. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna go back and see if I can make that other glyph work. But before I do, it probably might be a good idea to capture this floating death. That's an easy capture anyways. And I'm just gonna run away now because I can't be bothered with the other two since I've already captured 10 of each of them. But moving on. Interesting. Ooh, floating death and master Coriol or whatever it's called. I forgot what these things are called. Well, I can't pronounce it. Impronounceable name. Okay, floating death is all done, so sweet. That was unintended because Riku doesn't have a capture weapon on her at the moment. So that's going down the drain. Monolith. Instantly just hitting everyone with zombie. I thought it was poison for a second, but nah, it turned out to be zombie. Alright, time to just keep sort of like rolling up. Now, I wonder if anything's gonna happen if I... Oh, no. This ain't looking too good, Chief. Okay. Another Holma captured. Sweet. I wonder if I get rid of the Holma, will this enemy do anything? Nope, doesn't look like it. So Spirit will do nothing if the Holma is taken out. That's interesting though. Oh, right. A glyph appears, okay. Huh, the bridge is complete. Now where does this lead? Okay. Yeah, so much for trying to go back the way I came from. There's a chest here. What's in here? It is a teleport sphere, and that totally was not worth it. I thought I'd actually get, like, you know, some really, really good item, not a goddamn teleport sphere of all things. But anyway, who am I to complain? I still use poison mist anyways, what the heck? Good old Phoenix Downs, hell yeah. Riju just killed herself, Jesus Christ. I definitely want to like capture these black elements. So I've at least captured one of everything. Just casting off Demi. I think the only way to wipe out my team is to use Demi, essentially. Like, Demi everyone's health down to absolutely, like, little to nothing. I think using physical attacks is really not a good idea, but there's no way that's gonna stop me. Even, especially when a couple of the guys like berserked out of their mind. Alright. What do we want to do here? Damn it, he's gonna use Poison Mist. Okay, thank goodness it's not like confusion across the board. That would have been very bad. Remedy, here we go. Waka and Orin will come after. This could have turned out very, very badly. Thank goodness it didn't. But still. And where did I put... Right. Remedy, Oran's Confusion, and Poison as well. And then Auto Phoenix just kicks in. Another Holmer captured. So close to capturing 10 of everything. But I'm pretty sure I have captured now 1 of everything so far. One of every monster in the entire game. Obviously Floating Death is all done anyways, and then the last Koro. Koro. Oh no! Is it all about to end? I thought I had it. I thought I... I guess not. I guess not. I thought I would finally overcome, like, being ambushed and bad breath. Looks like that did not happen. God damn it, it was all because of the weapon that Oron had. That's what stopped it from happening. So I forgo. Yeah, first strike. Oh well, I'm gonna end the stream there because I am falling asleep, and also that was a terrible way to end. A good run through Omega what am I saying? Omega Ruins. Definitely gonna park it there and just keep grinding for everything else that I need. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Peace.